All right, good morning, and thanks to everyone who's joining us today. First, we hope you are all healthy and safe at home. During this time at home, we've had more questions about preparing products for e-commerce. And today, we look forward to sharing our ideas and products with you. So let's go ahead and get started. That's me on the left, Mary Smith. I'm the Laminations account manager here in Chicago, Illinois. I also have Corey Nugent on the line with me. Corey is our packaging engineer who travels nationally and internationally to help distributors and end users design protective packaging across all industries, including e-commerce. So we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and hide my camera and we'll get into the good stuff. Sound good? All right. So let's talk about what e-commerce is and why it's important. There are three main styles of e-commerce. There's traditional e-commerce, which is buying a product online and having it shipped to your front door via Amazon delivery or the post office. And there's click and collect. This is the process of buying a product online, but having the consumer drive to the store for curbside pickup. Lastly, we have LTL shipping. This is where large products like refrigerators or a washer and dryer might arrive to your doorstep. Oftentimes, these are installed at the delivery point. So let's talk about why e-commerce packaging is important. Well, over the last 2 months, we really have had a growing familiarity with buying online and having products show up on our doorstep. This new style of packaging and shipping is one that our customers and manufacturers are preparing for right now. Companies who are embracing e-commerce shipping and marketing strategies, they're experiencing rapid growth, and many manufacturers see this as their fastest growing segment. The only downside is that damage and returns are very costly. Our goal today is to begin to think about solving packaging dilemmas. If we can solve these problems now, we will be able to increase sales and profits for our customers. This is one of my favorite slides. This is a picture of a crushed box. And I've received, unfortunately, more than one shipment that arrived looking like this. My daughter recently got a new desk chair for her room, and it had a crushed corner due to flimsy packaging. It looked just like this. The chair itself was in good condition, so we kept it. But as a consumer, I was really weary about the product. What about you? Have you ever received a product that arrived damaged? Or maybe it looked just like this. Have you returned a product that looked just like this? Our statistics say that over 20% of returns occur because of shipping damage. We have found that the total cost to repair or rework or replace the damaged product can be about 17 times more costly than the original shipment. The bottom line is that damaged goods are extremely costly to the manufacturer. So when we talk about a pallet to parcel, what we're really talking about is this brand new supply chain that we are using to purchase everything from medicine to lawn equipment. With retail, items are usually shipped together throughout the supply chain and only broken down once they get to the retail locations. E-commerce packaging is completely different because things are shipped differently. With e-commerce, an individual item goes through the shipping process individually, shipped in a corrugated box and handled dozens of times. Each handling creates more room for damage. Let's go ahead and look at the two different models. This is the model of a brick and mortar. The picture on the screen shows the stops a product might take to get it to your home. It's manufactured at a facility, then sent to a few warehouses, and finally you, the consumer, get to bring it home. This is how products make it to your store shelves at places like Amazon, Target, and grocery stores. Now let's look at getting these same products through an e-commerce platform. Check this out. It's handled a minimum of 20 times. After a product is manufactured, it can go on planes, trains, vans, trucks, and eventually a few warehouses and distribution centers. Companies like Walmart and Amazon guarantee many of these shipments in as little as 2 days. With speed like that, products are flying through the supply chain. It's no wonder that improperly packaged product is damaged by the time it reaches your doorstep. We have so many products here at Laminations to help your customers prepare for e-commerce shipments. So now we're going to walk through a few solutions that we have developed for our customers. Let's start with V-board. V-board is a workhorse in this industry. You can see it on the left. The V-board has been cut to size and applied to the outside of ready-to-build furniture. On the right is ready-to-build furniture and the condition that it might arrive at your front door. With it being handled up to 20 times, it still arrived in perfect condition, ready to build. That's what V-board can do. It can help your products arrive in perfect condition. As we move forward, you'll see that same ready-to-build box of furniture being prepared for two different styles of shipment. Here we see packaging of ready-to-assemble furniture with V-board affixed to the outside. These boxes will then be shrink wrapped and have shipping labels applied. That same furniture is also shipped in bulk to stores around the country. In that instance, V-board is applied to the corners of the pallets to act as containment. This is a great way to utilize V-board for both retail and e-commerce solutions. Another feature we can add to our V-board is our double-sided adhesive called Quick Stick. In this application, it's used on top of the wheel rim box inside a secondary safety overbox. If these expensive wheel rims arrive to the customer damaged, they're going to be immediately returned and unfortunately scrapped. The Quick Stick V-board provides secure protection, ensuring that these wheel rims arrive unscathed. It's a simple but precise solution for expensive products. The next item I want to talk about is notchboard. Notchboard is so perfect for e-commerce applications. It's actually V-board with a right angle cut into the board at exacting dimensions. This forms a perfect right angle to add more protection to corners during shipment. These are two really great applications. The first picture is large, bulky furniture with notchboard placed on all the corners where damage is most likely to occur. On the right side, you see notchboard acting as a brace to hold up the TV. When you ship a TV, the screen needs to stay upright so that the picture remains clear. The TV packaging uses a notchboard in a really unique application. These notches form a brace to hold that HD TV in the safest position for shipping. Maybe the very best thing about notchboard is that it's a one-piece application. It's easy to use and easy to apply. That helps to reduce labor costs at the manufacturing level, but still helps to ensure that the protection of the product during shipment. All right, so now we've talked about V-board, Quick Stick, and notchboard. We're going to move on to Mega V-board. These pictures showcase Mega V-board, which is an extra large two-sided piece of edge protection. It can be handled, the legs can be up to a 9 by 9 inch leg product. In these pictures, it's fashioned together to create extra large crates. Mega V-board is a versatile and unique product that solves many challenging e-commerce problems. All right, so now we're going to bring it all together. This is a picture of Mega V-board that's been notched for a furniture company. So this Mega V-board has 6 by 6 inch legs. The longer legs allow for more coverage on the most fragile corners. Then there are notches cut into the V-board around each corner, making it easy to apply to the box, creating a tight corner protection and fit. Laminations products really are so easy to apply and very cost effective, making it one of the best products to prepare your shipments for the e-commerce supply chain. Now we're going to move on to preformed pallet tops, also sometimes called PFPT. These are pieces of edge protection that are riveted together to create sturdy frames and supports for heavy objects. Let's look at a few applications of pallet tops used outside and eventually inside the box. These pictures showcase the preformed pallet tops being used outside of corrugated boxes. You might be asking yourself, why didn't the customer just place these inside the box? Well, that's what I thought too. But then I learned that these products are actually imported in pre-packed and corrugated boxes. But those boxes are not strong enough or secure enough to withstand the e-commerce supply chain all by themselves. So these preformed pallet tops are applied around the outside of the box. It reinforces the fragile corners without opening the corrugated box. This adds additional strength and simplicity to the shipping process. Here's an example of using preformed pallet tops inside the box. This one is such a great testament to how our team can help develop custom packaging that can go a long way to increase your profits for your customers. This is a picture of a tile cutter. Originally, this tile cutter was bursting through the corners of the box during the e-commerce supply chain. It was causing a lot of damage and customer complaints. By reinforcing the box with this sturdy preformed pallet top, it eliminated damage and ensured that the machinery arrived in great condition, damage-free. Maybe even more importantly, this customer was on the cusp of getting kicked off their e-commerce selling platform due to all the damage and dissatisfied customers. By using the pallet top, they were able to cost-effectively redesign their packaging and turn their customers into highly satisfied customers. So up until this point, we've talked mainly about two-sided edge protection. Now we're going to move on to three-sided edge protection. U-channel is a fantastic product for anything that needs three-sided protection. We can produce it in many lengths, widths, and calipers. These pictures represent U-channels being applied to doors and windows. In that last picture, you can see a project our engineers developed that include foam padding to help with side impacts and hardware that may eventually be attached to the door. I really like sharing that last picture because you can see a sample unit in our workroom in Appleton, Wisconsin. Our packaging engineers know how to package products using various substrates. Our products work really, really well in conjunction with other products like dunnage and foam padding. All right, so we've had a chance to review what e-commerce is all about and the materials your customers can use to protect their products. Now we should talk about who might be a good prospect for an e-commerce solution. Here are some of the things I ask when I go on sales calls with my distribution partners. I like to ask, are your customers currently in the e-commerce space or do they plan to be? How are they currently packaging their product? What is their damage or return rates? Do you have any customers dealing with big or bulky items? Are your customers importing products? Or is your customer trying to find a one-size-fits-all solution to e-commerce and retail packaging? So those are some questions I like to ask, but I also get a lot of my own questions that people ask me. I'd like to mention that we have Corey Nugent, who's our packaging engineer, on the line. So Corey, I'm going to ask you a question today. Even though account managers have tons of expertise with packaging and e-commerce, how would you answer this question? How do you determine which solution might be best for the customer?
Well, thank you for asking that, Mary. To be able to answer this question, we will need to find out a few things. As you can see, several of our products that can be used, we have several products that can be used for the same solution. The product that makes the best fit for the customer does come down to size, weight, quantity, and how much variation there is between products. As you can see, we've got a few examples of some different products here. And in the first picture, you see V-borders being used on all edges of the products, or all edges of the boxes on different size products. This is a spot where the customer brings in master lengths and cuts them down themselves. The second picture, you can see our preformed pallet top being used to save on labor with the cabinets that are being mass produced in the same size. The last picture shows our V-board with quick stick being used for point protection to give protection just where it's needed in the package.
That sounds good, Corey. So would you say that we really, since everything is made to order at all of our facilities, that if a customer does want master lengths like the first picture, or everything exactly the same, like the pallet top or the quick stick, that we can help them in all those scenarios?
That is correct, Mary.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's move on. I think I have another question for you. Oh, I think I know this answer, but let's see what you think. Have we ever worked on packaging any large products that are ordered via e-commerce but delivered via common carrier?
Yes, these are another set of packages that we work on quite often. Several of our customers ship larger products like furniture, and by adding V-board or other laminations products, we can provide the support it needs. Here again, in the first picture, you see V-board with our pallet top being used because of common size boxes that are constantly being shipped out. In the middle picture, there's a chair with a unique shape where V-board is being cut down so it can still cover all the edges of the product. In this last picture, you see an end table where notch board is being used to help speed up the process because one dimension is similar in all their packages.
That looks really good. So I had a question about that middle package. I see that the edge protection is printed. Is that something that we do in-house?
Yes, we can provide a 1 or 2 color custom print for you, as well as we have several stock printing plates as well.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, those packages look so good. And I know that the customers continue to use our products because they actually end up secure at the end location, right?
That is correct.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks, Corey. Let's keep moving on here. What do we have next? Oh, our ISTA6 lab. Oh, this is a great one. So our engineers will continue to work like Corey to help test those packages, ensure that those products can get to you and your customers damage-free. We have 10 account managers nationally to help arrange those visits with our packaging engineers. If you have a product that you'd like to work on, go ahead and send us a note, and we'll be sure to get back to you with your account manager and a time where Corey or someone from his team can help you work through some unique packaging problems. Something else to talk about, here at Laminations, we have a brand new ISTA6 lab. This ISTA6 lab has various tests used to help determine how a product will fit through the e-commerce shipping process. Let's move on. So these are just a quick picture of some of those tests. Let's look at one test up close and personal here. Let's see if we can get it to play. This is our drop test. So this is a picture of or a small video of our U channels used in a 3-sided edge protection around a glass door. You can see it was dropped and then eventually fell over like we're witnessing here at the end. That drop test with the U channel shows that the security that the U channels will create in that e-commerce shipping process. So here we are. So we are located we're headquartered in Appleton, Wisconsin, and our V board is manufactured at 5 locations around the country where you see those golden symbols. Wherever your customers are, Laminations is nearby with the products, services, and expertise to do what others can't or won't to help you win in the marketplace. So that's me, Mary Smith. My email is msmith@greatnortherncorp.com. Feel free to send me any questions you have about this presentation today, or if you need help contacting your local account manager. Thank you so much for joining us. Corey, thank you for joining us, and we hope you guys have a great day.